Lots of people rave about this whiskey.
I was expecting a lot. Lovely bottle, lovely branding.
So Dave, the guy that recommended this to us, thumbs up to you, thank you for that. I want to sit down with you, have a drink of this.
But this is definitely a grower.
Quick disclaimer, we're about to score this and unfortunately we have done 10, 12 videos today.
59.
We are a little bit slightly tipsy, if you see it in my eyes. Hello, I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah. Guys, I think we should wrap this and start again tomorrow.
Welcome back to another episode of the Craft Whiskey Boys, and we are doing our
2-minute review
with Jay and Sol.
Nikka from the barrel.
And they put it in a 500ml bottle so it looks cute. They'll still charge the same price. You get 200ml less, 250ml less.
They're allowed to though, because there's less whiskey in Japan apparently, so that's fine.
Exactly, but it looks great and it is a blend, it's not a single malt. So we are going to do a 2-minute review, no cuts, no edits.
That's my line.
I'm just saying that's what we're gonna do.
You know the score, people. Alpa, click it. I think that's how it goes.
Oh shit. Solly, let's do the 2-minute review.
Yeah. Go. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's me. That's my line.
Every time. Every time.
2 minutes, guys. No cuts, no edits.
Let's bring in Alper, but he's not here. We're going to bring in Jamie, make this shit official. You guys know the score.
Nikka from the barrel.
He needs the clapper. Ooh.
Got the clap already. Needs the clapper.
So Nikka is a blend of malts and grain, correct?
Correct.
From the Yoichi distillery. And what's the other one that they got?
It's a lovely word, but I forget it.
You didn't mean you don't know.
There's a lot of dried fruits going on.
So one thing I know about this Nikka is they use a lot of barrels for maturation.
That's why it's called.
No, but they're using hogsheads, they're using sherry, they're using bourbon, they're using array, and then they're blending them all together. What's the ABV on that?
50? 51.4?
Yeah.
Boom. Didn't even look at it. What?
It doesn't come across that high. A lot of that's attributed to the grain that's in it, because the grain can keep that down. Not as complex as I read about. You see a lot of people going on about how the complexity's there. I tell you what.
In the palate there is a little bit. It's
very weak on the nose. I wouldn't say weak. Weak's a bad word. It's like a lot of Japanese whiskeys. Because I'm on a Japanese whiskey, I should be a little bit more accurate. It's more finesse, right? For a Japanese whiskey, it's always going to be a little bit more silky smooth, so to speak.
Yeah, so the nose is, for me, a little bit overpowering, but there's not that much flavour there. There's not a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like there's like dried fruits there, and then in the mouth, you know, in the palate, it's like a Christmassy spice, which I normally like, but in this instance, it's not my favourite.
No.
And then it's a bit of like caramel in there as well. But I don't know, I think as far as Japanese whiskies go, there's a lot better out there. I think
there is. I think this gets a bit more hype than I thought I was going to give it. I thought I was going to give this, you know.
It's got a really short finish as well. The palate's the best bit, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know what? After the third sip, I think that's quite drinkable.
Wow.
The palate
you
is
just turned a big corner on me. Let me
No, but the nose is not for me, but the palate's really nice, and the finish is a little too short for me. But the palate does actually make up for the lacking in the other areas. So, I mean, it's not going to have the highest score, but it's not, you know, I was expecting a lot. Lovely bottle, lovely branding, cute, 50 CLs.
There is some complexity there. There is some nice flavour profiles.
This whiskey tastes so good, it's worth a second try. We kind of finished the review and we had a little chat, and the longer we were talking and drinking, the better it was becoming. And that doesn't often happen the first tasting.
It's like a Nikka grows on you.
If you're gentle with it, the nose is amazing, because it is actually quite complex, but you have to be very careful.
It's like everything in Japan. That's what Japan are amazing for.
Really
honestly,
subtle.
I would love to go and just relocate to Japan, because all their food, all their whiskeys. No, for real though. Everything that they do always is really, really good, but like not overpowering. It's not like American oak, right? No, I'm just saying like just something that's overpowering and hits you in the face. It just comes through subtly enough that it's just really, really, really good.
But this is definitely a grower. The finish is too short. That goes against it
A
massively.
lot like Sully, grower, not a shower.
100%. And the palate is really, really strong. And the nose is great, but you have to be careful because if you sniff too hard, you can lose the actual complexity of it. So I'm gonna rate this 7.4.
7.4, okay, solid. Not a bad score.
7.5,
No,
guarantee it.
not a 7.5, you're wrong, I'm actually below you. I don't rate it as high as you. I think it's a good whiskey. I think there's just some things that are just, so Dave, the guy that recommended this to us, thumbs up to you, thank you for that.
Thanks, Dave.
Beautiful bottle, a lot of things going on. With Japanese whiskies, it's very, very, very finessed across the nose. It's hard to pick it up, but there is a lot there, but it's just really, really, really nice and low. Then what I really do like about it is palate. I think you agree, the palate was the best part.
Really good. Really
Finish
good.
wasn't great initially. I gave it past the 2 minutes just because it was growing on me and I could feel it and we both agreed upon it, so we gave it a few more minutes just to let that finish grow, and the finish did grow to something beautiful. There was just a little bit that let me down between the finish and the palate. I'm at a 7.2 on this whiskey. Thank you for reviewing. What's that? 7.2 and a 7.4, where are we at?
Oh my God, are you a dummy?
What?
7.2 and 7.4, two scores. What's between the two?
7.4.
Guys, I think we should wrap this and start again tomorrow. So we meet in the middle, Jay and I, with a 7.3. Boom.
7.3, it's a good score. It's not as good a score as maybe David thought it would have been in the 9s. There was just some things that didn't.
Dave, I like you though, so keep them coming, baby.
Yeah, you've been recommending real good whiskeys. I want to sit down with you, have a drink of this, because this is something I could drink all night long. It's not a whiskey that I feel that I need to sit by the fire and have one or two because it's so special. This is your all-night drinking whiskey. This is a great whiskey. 7 to me is still a bloody...
That's a very good whiskey.
Yeah, it's a good, especially for 40, 50 quid a bottle. I mean, this is top notch. So, like,
Back to where we
comment, subscribe, do your deal. Nikka from the barrel, nice little drop. Definitely will drink this again. Definitely going to keep it in my collection.
Probably in about 5
but
minutes.
it's not a 9-point whiskey. But thank you very much for recommending.
Oh, that oak's really nice on the nose, actually. I didn't get that first time.
High five.
Bye, folks.